Today we're going to take a look at some of the things I got in the BoxyCharm. I'm using some of those products in my little tutorial or show with you guys today. I'm using the brown eyeliner, as you can see, to do a brown smoky eye. I'm also using the Becca primer. And I want to give you my thoughts on the BoxyCharm because, you know, as you guys know, I like to do a 3-day review. So if you want to see what my thoughts are on that, just keep on watching. First of all, let's look at this. Ooh, isn't that pretty? This deep brown eye look that I'm going for today. I did this with the eyeliner. This is a brown eyeliner that we got in our BoxyCharm this month. It is, I don't know, I don't think I can do a very precise line with this, but I made it work as a brown smoky eye. So, I want to show you guys how I do that, and we'll talk about the other items in the BoxyCharm as we go along. So, number one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the Old Lauralee palette, or her last palette, before the Party Animal ones, and we're going to start with some of these colors. So first thing first, taking a big old fluffy brush, and we're going to go into streaking, which is this beige color. We're just going to put that in as our first transition color, okay? Just kind of put it right there in the crease and above the crease just a little bit, okay? We're just going to add as much as we want. Here we go. Okay. I think we got enough there. Now we're going to get a little bit smaller brush, about this size. We're going to go into Butt Naked. It is a reddish brown that I really like. And we're going to apply this to the outer corner and start dragging it toward the inner corner. And this is going to be our second transition color, okay? And of course, blend, blend, blend. Now, let's talk about this BoxyCharm while I'm blending, okay? Because I'm going to be blending a while. The BoxyCharm this month, we got this Becca primer. Let me see. Oh gosh, I have it over here. Yeah, here it is. This is Becca Matte, Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. This is a bit too drying for me. I have dry skin anyway, now that I'm a little bit older. And so I use that in certain areas like my T-zone, but I had to use my e.l.f. primer on top of it because it just felt way too drying for me. But if you have oily skin, that would probably be a really good pore perfecting primer for you. Anyway, all I'm doing is I'm just adding a little bit more of that Butt Naked, and I'm just winging it upward on my eyes. Since they're hooded, we don't need a rounded look. Rounded looks really strange on a hooded eye, so you always want to go upward. So just kind of flick all that, you know, upward with whatever you got left on the brush. You just flick it upward and blend, 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 okay? We want a seamless blend, of course. Let's go with a little bit more of that. Alright, beautiful. Okay, let's talk about another item that I have been using religiously. I've been using it all the time. I use it at least twice a day because my cuticles have been so dry. I'm using this every single day, at least twice a day, and it works quite well. It's a cuticle oil, so I like it. Alright. And all I'm doing, sorry, I had a little bit of somebody coming in that was asking some questions. So anyway, all I'm doing is I'm taking that color, that Butt Naked, and blend, blend, blend. But I'm also taking that and sweeping it under the eye as well to kind of give that really smoky look. Just gonna blend it underneath the eye as well. And if it goes too low, or for your choice, you know, whatever you don't like, if you don't like it that low, you can always go back with your beauty blender later and just wipe that away. Which sometimes if it goes too low, I'm like, ooh, I don't like that, I'll do that. I will sweep that away. Alright, I do a lot of blending when it comes to a smoky eye. I don't like my smoky eyes to be unblended. I don't like them to have that harsh raccoon look. I want it to be really blended like this right here. I want that to go almost seamlessly. So I go in with the bigger fluffy brush like I used in the with streaking, and I just keep blending back and forth. And if it gets too dark for you, like say underneath here, it was a little bit too dark for you, you can take a little dab into the lighter color and just go underneath that eye. And it kind of blends that away. I mean, you see? Yeah, always take a lighter color to blend out your darker colors if it's too dark for your taste. You do not have to go as dark as I am. I like this look. I like this brown. All right, guys, I am back. And all I'm doing is I'm taking the brown eyeliner and I'm going to take a flat brush that's a little bit rounded on the top. That's what I like. This is a concealer brush. You just load that little dude up. This is a very dry eyeliner. It's not like a good gel eyeliner. It says it's gel. I don't know. To me, it feels like a eyeliner pencil has just been mushed up and put in a tub. I don't know. I don't know if I like that too well. Although I did do pretty well on the eye. See, I don't like how dry it is. I know you can spray some Fix Plus on it, which is probably what I'm going to have to do to even get this eyeliner. If I want it to work as an actual eyeliner, I'm going to have to spray something on it to get it to work. So, I don't know. I don't really like this liner too well. But it makes a great base for a brown smoky eye. And so that's what I'm doing with it today. I go to my crease. I try not to go above with the eyeliner when I do any kind of smoky eye. Because you do that, you're going to, look more raccoony. And of course, we don't want that if we're, for a smoky eye. And there's a bit of fallout, which is strange with a gel eyeliner, but, and it peels up a little bit too. Starts balling up. Of course, a lot of eyeliners do that if you're going to spread them out like this, but this one balls up pretty badly. But anyway, that's okay. I'm going to work with it because I think this is a beautiful look. I'm going to go back into the Laura Lee Los Angeles Nude Tutti palette, and I'm going to grab Buff, which this has some sparkle in it. It's a really deep brown. And I'm going to lay this down at the lash line. And this is going to be the color that is smoky all over the lid, okay? This is such a beautiful palette. I love Laura Lee's, her eyeshadows. I believe that these eyeshadows are awesome. The ones in Party Animal are beautiful. I don't know if you see my Instagram, but I did do a bright pink and blue look earlier today with some purple, I believe, with the Party Animal palette. I'm still testing that one out. I'm trying to use it along with other things that I have, and it's a nice little palette. I love the pink in it. The pink has some sparkles. And then we got that in our BoxyCharm as well. I'm sorry if I didn't say that out loud, but yes, we did get that in our BoxyCharm as well. But that palette has a lot of bright colors in it. It's a 6-pan palette, and I've been using it with my Take Me Back to Brazil palette, actually. So, I'm just adding the same brown and kind of winging that up still. And going a little bit above the crease to blend. There we go. And then underneath the eye as well, okay? Take what's left on the brush and just pull it underneath. What do you think, guys? Isn't this pretty? I love this brown smoky eye. I think it's beautiful. Yes. Alright, let's add a little bit more dimension to the eye. I'm going to go into the darkest shade in this palette, this Laura Lee Nude Tutti palette, and it's right next to Buff. This one has some sparkle in it, and it's a little bit lighter, but this one is Nakey Nakey, and it is a deep chocolate brown. This palette is one that is beautiful for people of color. I believe that, black people, Mexican folks would all be able to use this because these colors are very dark, and they're very beautiful. Anyway, with that, I'm mostly concentrating that on the outside of the eye and then pulling it down in the crease. And always try to pull up too so that your smoky eye is facing upwards. We want our eyes to smile, we don't want them to droop. I'm just pulling that underneath the eye as well. Like I said, I'm switching back and forth between the brushes to get it to look exactly like I want it to. And I have a little bit more red in this one, so I'm going to go back into Butt Naked. And we'll just add that at the top here. And keep blending. It may not look like it's doing anything, but believe me, it is. And blending is just sweeping back and forth in little circular motions and back and forth and circular motions and adding color as needed. Just a little dab of Butt Naked, which is that reddish brown shade in here. I love this color. Oh my gosh. Absolutely gorgeous. What else did we get in our BoxyCharm? What else do I need to talk about? Oh goodness. Oh, we got this purple Smashbox lip color. Ooh, this is really good, and I'm gonna do another video right after I do this one, so you'll see me in full makeup still. It's a battle of the metallic lipsticks. Yeah, man, because that is a metallic. It's a purple metallic lipstick. I've been wearing it for 3 days. Of course, you know I do the 3-day review. So anyway, I've got some other liquid lipsticks that are metallic liquid lipsticks. I've got 4 of them there, and I want to show you guys what I think and which one to me is the best. So if that sounds like something you want to see, you may have to see that in a couple days, huh? Is that as red as I want it? Let's look, you guys. Is that as blended or as red as I want it? Let me add my little, I'm going to add Undercover, and I'll show you that color in just a minute. But I want to add that on the brow bone because I'm going to go back in and I'm going to blend even more. You see how that goes over the color? I want to go back in and marry those colors together. Maybe just a little bit more red. A little bit more butt naked, excuse me. Alright. Yeah, that's good. Blending, time, you know, that is what really will get you the perfect look. This brown smoky eye is absolutely gorgeous, but it wouldn't look gorgeous if you didn't, you know, spend some time on it. And I believe that we're done with the blending, of course. Now, like I showed you, I went on the brow bone on both eyes with this Undercover, which is this silver pewter looking color. And I'm going to go, I went into the inner corner as well. I'm going to on this eye as well. So, here we go. I want those to look exactly the same, or as close as I can get it, you know. Oh yeah, that is pretty. And then I also added Exposed on the center of the eye. So we're going to put a little bit of that in there. And then just to blend that in, you just go back with your little brush that had a little bit of color on it, and you just kind of dab. Yeah, here we go. Kind of dab that in. All right. Yes, absolutely beautiful. All right, I'll put my lashes on, clean up anything that I need to clean up, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I got my lashes on and all that good stuff. A little bit of lip color from, let's see, which one did I use? I used the Ulta Beauty Matte Metallic Lipstick that I got the other day at Ulta. Anyway, this is the final look. If you've enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And remember, my God shall supply all my needs according to his riches and glory by Christ Jesus.